What's going on, guys? It's Techno Viking 23 coming to you today with a bit of a somber video. We're actually going to be talking a little bit about Overwatch today, probably for one of the last times. I have actually finally come to the decision of uninstalling this game, uninstalling Battlenet, and basically just decided to stop playing Overwatch. And it's unfortunate because this is a game that for the last 6 years I've absolutely loved almost everything about it. I love the feeling of the game, I love the world of the game, I love the characters, the gameplay. Overwatch League was awesome when it first came out. I was really excited about that. I've got my own Atlanta Reign jersey. I have all kinds of merchandise, all kinds of clothing, memorabilia. I've got a coffee mug I used to take to work that says my ultimate is charging, just from the coffee. I've got statues. I've even got this really cool Mercy canvas photo that I found on Amazon that goes above my TV stand and kind of pulls together my little collection set that I have. I got Funko Pops. I've got anything you can imagine with Overwatch. Calendars. I've had an Overwatch calendar every year since the game came out. I absolutely love this game. Blizzard did such a great job designing it initially and bringing it to the table. Having some of the MOBA aspects in the first-person shooter, having the objective play, the team-based gameplay. I had been so disillusioned and had fallen out of love with the Battlefields and the Call of Duties and all the first-person shooters that I used to really enjoy when I was younger. And Overwatch kind of brought me back into the first-person shooter genre. Met a lot of cool people playing this game. I still have a couple people on a Discord I'm friends with that we were still playing this game, but our group dwindled. It used to be we had a big enough group playing this game that we could actually scrim with each other 6v6 all the time to practice and get better. But that group's down to about maybe 4 or 5 people, if we're lucky, that still play the game. People just moved on to other things. They got tired of Blizzard. They got tired of the neglect that this game has had for the last couple of years. And I think that's kind of really what led to a lot of this. Obviously, Blizzard is having some huge issues right now. There's a lot of stuff going on with them, which I think is good because it's about time that it came to light what a trash company they are. I've obviously had no love lost for Activision Blizzard over the last 10 years or so. I've talked a lot about how bad of a company they are, especially when they were with Bungie working on Destiny. But it's nice that all that's being brought to light. Unfortunately, I don't think anything is going to happen because this is one of those situations where it's a corporation. They're simply going to pay some people a lot of money. They'll probably fire someone to take the fall for it, and that will be it. And then we'll never hear about it a couple months down the road. But I think it's great that they are getting their feet held to the fire finally about this, because they've had a lot of problems as a company, and I don't really want to get into that too much on this video. I wanted to more talk about the reasons I'm finally leaving Overwatch behind. And really the main reason is this game has just gotten so miserable to play over the last year or so. Even in competitive, like, it's just the number of Smurf accounts where you have these people from Masters and GM who buy a new account and they de-rank their placements just so they can play in the lower ranks, Diamond, Platinum, Gold, even down into Silver. My friends have seen them there, and it's like they just go in and they pub stomp every single game to, I guess, sort of feel better about themselves. I'm not really sure. The overall player base has gotten a lot better at the game. It's to the point where the average SR rank to be like in the top 50% is somewhere in mid-platinum about at this point now. It used to be mid-gold, you were like top 50%. Now it's more closer to mid-platinum. People are getting better at the game. It's a lot harder for a lot of those players who used to be Masters and GM to stay at their rank, so they kind of got frustrated with that, decided they'd buy some Smurf accounts, new accounts, whatever, and come down and pub stomp on lower ranked players to make themselves feel better. There's been a lot of problems with hackers in the game. I mean, it's like every other game, you've got a hacking Widowmaker or a hacking Hanzo who's hitting headshots on Pharahs flying in the air from across the map. You got people in, Platinum rank hitting these shots that you barely see guys in Overwatch League hitting. And it just becomes so obvious when someone is actually cheating at the game, and it's really unfortunate that the game has come to that. And I think that's the other thing driving people away is there's just so much of that now, even in the competitive game, that it's just it's not worth playing. I mean, you get on at night and it's like you play for a couple hours, and at the end of the night you're just like, what did I actually accomplish here? You know, did I even have a good time? And the problem for me is that basically Overwatch lately, the only thing that's good about it is the social interaction that I get with my friends that I play the game with, and that's still going to continue because we're in a Discord together. We'll have other games that we'll play, whether it's Final Fantasy 14 or something else that we find down the road. But overall, the gameplay experience at Overwatch is just awful. If you go in quick play, no one's taking it seriously, or somebody's like pub stomping in quick play in a 6-stack. You go into competitive and you're getting hackers every game, or you're getting smurfs that have D-ranked, and there's zero balance in the matches, which really is unfortunate. You're also seeing a lot of heroes that, you know, Blizzard refuses to balance, and that's been another big problem, is Blizzard's development around this game. It's like they've been focusing on Overwatch 2 a lot lately. I know they announced that game way too early because they got on some hot water over a situation in Hong Kong that they were trying to kind of exert their influence on, and it was right before BlizzCon, and they decided, oh god, we got to save face. What do? Let's just say Overwatch 2 is going to come out, and let's announce it and start showing it off a little bit. They did that, and of course people had expectations, and then of course they couldn't meet those expectations. They told us, you know, the game's going to be delayed, the game's going to come out this year. No, now it's delayed again, and so on and so forth. And in that time, unfortunately, they have completely ignored the actual game people are still playing, which is Overwatch. There has not been a new map in this game, I think, for competitive and quick play for at least 2 years at this point. I don't believe there's been a new character added in over a year and a half. Maybe even 2 years. I think Echo is the last character we got. And it's been a very, very long time. So they're just ignoring the game for the most part. They do put out some, you know, they put out some crappy new skins for some of the events that they just slap together and basically recycle from years past. There's really been nothing new or exciting in the game in over 2 or 3 years. And I think people just don't take it seriously anymore, especially, you know, when you get into the competitive game mode. Like, everyone, we're in, like, what, season 28 or 29, I can't remember at this point, but if you've been playing since day one, at this point, you're bored. There's nothing else you're going to be doing in competitive. You're probably not even taking it seriously. So really, you know, it just leads to an overall negative experience anytime you log in and try to play. And then even Overwatch League has lost a lot of its luster. The first season or two, it was kind of cool. Now it's become just kind of this weird thing. I don't even know. I don't even really want to watch it much anymore. They moved it off of Twitch onto YouTube. It's been much worse viewer experience now. They also do these crazy things where they do balance patch changes right before major playoffs or major tournaments, which basically throws off the competitive balance of the league, which is kind of silly in my mind. And just overall, it's not really been that fun to watch. I used to get excited every single Thursday. I get home from work and I'm like, Overwatch League is on tonight. It's on Friday night. It's on all weekend. I'm going to put Twitch on the big screen TV. I'm going to watch Overwatch League. We got a couple of gaming-themed bars here in Atlanta where you can actually go and they will have Overwatch League on, and you could hang out with a bunch of fans and watch it. It's really cool. Even some of the local bars would show Overwatch League when the Atlanta Reign matches were on, and it was a really cool experience. But I don't know what it is, but the game's just lost that for me. I know it's lost that for a lot of other people. I don't want to just come right out and say, oh, I'm just quitting because the game sucks, but it's just, you know, something's just missing from the game. And it's just time to move on and find something else to play. I don't know what that's going to be, but it's not going to be Overwatch anymore. And like I said, I uninstalled the game, uninstalled Battlenet, and it's just time to stop wasting so much time, I guess. That's another thing, too. It's like you play 3 or 4 hours at night. It's like, what else could I be doing that I might actually get some enjoyment out of? So that's kind of played into this as well. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Just wanted to touch on this real quick. Probably won't be seeing much, if any, Overwatch content on the channel anymore, unless I decide to come back to the game, which probably is not going to happen. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks, as always, for watching, and I will see you again next time.